meal out of food you find at Walmart and comparing the taste and comparing their origins and just our experience with it. Yeah, I definitely think it's important. I know a lot of people say that with meat, you know, all the hormones and antibiotics that go into it doesn't really do anything to us. So therefore, why should we buy at a farmer's market? How would you, like, how do you feel about that, or how would you respond to that?
You're kind of talking about two different things. Hormones in general, there's a study for everything, pros and cons, and you can find one to support wherever you're coming from. We don't use hormones in our beef cattle because our customers have specifically asked us not to. It takes longer to raise that animal, to harvest, but our customers are willing to pay a little bit more price per pound to do that, so we do that. As far as farmers market, you can find almost any kind of meat. Like at this market, there's 8 different kinds of meats, and so you could find meat that was raised just like you would in the feedlot. You could find it at some farmers markets. So it's more about what choices and what are the criteria for what you're looking for in the food that you consume. That answers your question.
Why do some people prefer not to have babies?
Some people believe that they have an allergic reaction to some nature. Some people complain of migraines. You know, they've had some kind of adverse effect to products that have had, you know, the cattle have had hormones. Then some people, it's just a practice that they'd rather not. You know, they feel very strongly about things that they've read, or you know, it's just a personal preference. Those are the two main reasons that I've come across, and like I said, it's kind of a personal choice as to what you want to consume. So, and at the farmers market, you can find just about anything, so it's nice to have those choices in front of you rather than, you know, at Walmart you've got brand choices, but it's all pretty much, you know, pretty well level, and at the farmers market you've got so many different choices. So.
Yeah, definitely.
In a nutshell,
yeah, that definitely helps. Thank you.
Awesome. So, back to that. We are not organic, but we're a natural product. We follow a lot of the same standards as organic products, but we're not certified organic or anything like that. So we call ourselves a natural product. All of our ground products are really, really lean. It's at least 90% lean, but it's usually more like 95, 97. So in that case, when you cook our brats, don't puncture the casings, and because you don't want to let those juices out because they'll dry out. You want to cook them on a nice slow, low heat. And then just as soon as the casings look like they're about ready to burst, they're done. But whereas you're cooking the hamburgers and the brats at the same time, then they'll cook about the same time as well. And I actually throw my brats on kind of frozen so that they thaw and cook at the same time and they stay nice and moist. So, because they're a beef brat, not a pork brat, so they're not as fatty.
Thank you. And so you said that they're natural but not organic.
Right.
What makes them natural but not organic?
A piece of paper that says we're not organic. I mean, that's what it comes down to. The organic certification, there's a lot of hoops that you have to join, or you know, have to go through, and a lot of farm visits and things like that. I really don't believe in spending that much money on that. And we rent all the ground that we are on, and so it's hard to
control that aspect.
Right. So we are kind of at that mercy, but you know, we firmly believe in the product that we're doing and the practices that we have, and we always, you know, we tell everybody, ask us any questions and we'll answer. If we don't know the answer, we'll find the answer.
So you don't use any hormones or antibiotics?
We only use antibiotics if one of the cows gets sick, and we haven't had anybody get sick for 6 or 7 years.
Wow.
So we try to do more preventative things so that they don't get sick. You know, we check everybody every day. That way we can tell if there's something going on, and we can try and fix it before other measures have to be taken.
Okay. So, thank you.
There you go.